Well, hello, fellow traveler. I'm here to drop in with you at this small hour to dive into a portal report with a little twist. This is going to be a portal that the ancestors are coming on through. And this was an idea for a collective read that was presented by a dear friend and member of the channel, Miss Jenna. An ancestor message that is ready to be received because the time is now. Something that has needed to wait for the appropriate moment to come through from our ancestors. And if you would like to bring in an idea for a read, a collective read on the channel, just scroll down a few posts on the community board and you will see the post I put up requesting that you drop your ideas in the comments section, and I will be happy to work my way through the requests and bring them in on the channel. It's my way of saying thank you to all of you, all the subscribers, the members, those of you who bring your voice in on the comments, all of you who've been hyping up the videos. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And I like this idea of bringing our energies together to co-create the readings and the space that we create here. So welcome to all the new subscribers. It's wonderful to have some fresh energy come in here, and I hope you get to like hanging out here. And welcome. Wonderful to have new people. Okay, let's dive on into this and see what the ancestors want to bring on through. What message do we need to receive at this time? And let's go ahead and put that next 72 hours framework around it, just to give an introduction to the energy that the ancestors will be weaving into our reality, so we can pay close attention to the signs and the synchronicities that come through, so we don't miss what they are trying to express to us, what they're trying to highlight to us. Of course, though there is that 72-hour framework around it, these messages do play out over time, but the energy is at its peak at the inception, and it's more that there's the subtleties start to come in, things you can pick up with your intuition. You can sense the energetic shifts. So just clue in over the next 72 hours so you can really understand what your ancestors are trying to highlight to you in relation to this message. They were wanting the angels and imps to come out, as well as straight up cartomancy. So I know that they are going to get to the point with whatever message they are delivering here. And let's check it out and see what they have to say. Three of Wands. They want you to know something that is coming your way that you are not aware of right now. I'm hearing that they feel like you might be a little bit nervous about what may be coming your way. And yet they want you to relax your grasp on trying to navigate what is currently in that space of the unknown, because you're totally covered here. You're protected. There's a lot of angelic assistance around you at this time. So just soften a bit, open yourself up to what is about to approach you. It's nothing for you to fear. It's actually the beginning of what will be a whole new view you have about what is possible for you. Your life is in a process of going through radical change at this time. And you are called to a very special purpose at this specific point on your path. And it's something that you will have to rise to the challenge of. I don't think that if you knew what this was before it actually was introduced to you, or if you would have been told what is coming your way, even a matter of 3 months ago, it would have overwhelmed you. There is something about needing to be able to step into these shoes, needing to be able to rise up into this opportunity And they do want you to know that though it may seem a tall order, though you may doubt your ability to pull something off, that you have assistance. They are backing you on this. You have a lot of strength for the road ahead that is coming through the angelic realm, but also your ancestors are there to lend their wisdom. And where you've been dealing with some pretty tenacious adversarial energies, just know that you are protected, okay? They're not going to be able to touch you. They won't be able to intercept this either, okay? So let's see, what is this that is coming in for the collective ancestors? Lay it on us. Give it to us straight. Let's see what is coming in here. You've been waiting for a change for a really long time. And I think at one point, you may have reluctantly just made peace with your lot in life, I'm hearing. Because you felt like no matter what you've tried, you haven't been able to find the way through. You've been stuck in a situation that really felt like you had to defend yourself quite a bit. And I do feel like you've been in a holding pattern here with the Chariot in reverse. The reason why you weren't able to move forward is I do feel like there is somebody that is a bit of an adversary here, an adversarial energy that has been targeting you, and it feels like a bit aggressively. And you may have thought that you were supposed to share your path with this particular person at one point, which gives me the impression that this may be somebody that you are familiar with. And yet, if you would have acted on the inclination, if the ancestors didn't block your way, I think there were some blocks that the ancestors actually put on your path, because there could have been something quite serious that would have gone down here that you're not aware of right now. You might have been in some serious danger. I think that you averted a danger. You averted some disaster by having a particular path that you were set to head down blocked for you, because there's some hidden element here that could have put you at risk. This is a person who has a temper, and this person is aggressive as well. When they speak of the two wolves, feeding the two wolves, so you could be somebody that has indigenous roots. You could have native indigenous roots, tribal roots, okay? Because it reminds me of the story of the two wolves and which wolf do you feed? This person feeds the shadow wolf. This person moves in the shadow. This person has a way of acting a bit like a trickster. They can lure you onto a path. It seems tempting. You'll put down your guard. It feels safe to follow them. And yet this person is a sower of discord. This person has brought an end to many paths of purpose, I'm hearing. So this is for your benefit. There could be a mother figure that is coming through here. It's coming through as like mama bear sort of energy. I'm seeing a mother figure. She's a woman that comes from good stock. You know what I'm saying? She may have even done homesteading. Like this is almost like, it almost gives me the energy of like a pioneer kind of woman. Like she was not in any way adverse to getting her hands dirty, to doing the hard work right alongside the men. Very strong kind of build, and warm eyes, warm, soft eyes. And she always had her hair up. She really didn't like somebody that was around you. She was very concerned about this particular character, and so she had to step in and bring this path to an end. She put some blockages in your way. It feels like holdups. She purposely held you back because she knew that you were gonna go down this garden path. And I don't know why, but it's almost giving me vibes of Little Red Riding Hood. So that could be a clue for some of you. Yeah. This could have even been somebody who is familiar with your family. Maybe knows a lot of your family history. Somebody that may have felt like family as well. Somebody that was operating as a bit of a hidden enemy. You weren't even aware that this was somebody you needed to have your guard up around. They were trying to drive you to take an action in a particular direction. They were weaving some really crafty deception here. And if you would have taken the bait, which there is the impression that you could have easily been lured into this, but it's like the opportunity was taken out of your hands. It was intercepted. There's something about you having a heart of gold, and you're too trusting. You're too trusting. You have to have more discernment. This is one where really they had to call in the big guns around this. You had a major blind spot. So it may have seemed like your destiny slipped out of view. Something may have seemed an injustice, but you don't realize that actually it's justice that stepped in to save you here. A higher law I'm hearing, all right? This particular character is currently in process of being sequestered, I'm hearing. Whatever this force is, this person may even be getting in some kind of legal trouble. I'm hearing they have blood on their hands. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it looks like you averted some kind of disaster. So be grateful for the delays, because it looks like you were saved from actually something that could have sealed your fate. Right? This is somebody you can't trust. This is somebody who abandoned the light a long time ago. And it's because this opportunity was taken from you that something now comes in for you. And there's nothing you need to do. You don't need to strive. You don't need to have any kind of strategy in place. You don't even need to see what's up ahead. There's a sense here of needing to return to some aspect of your spiritual roots, something that you may have abandoned. There's necessity for you to really connect with your faith at this time. And there's something about the roots of your spiritual faith. So you may be a bit of a seeker. You may be exploring your spirituality. And yet there is this call to return to your spiritual roots right now, some aspect of your spiritual roots. And I'm getting something about prayer coming through really strongly. So you can receive the support of being able to let go and let Creator take over here. Let Creator take the wheel here. Let Creator guide you forward, because you are covered. I'm hearing you're covered by eagle spirit. So I am picking up a native kind of lineage here. You may have tribal lineage. This could be coming through quite strongly for you. There is something here that is really going to change the way you view what is possible for you. This opportunity that is coming towards you can only be received because you were held back from heading down a path that would have led to your demise. I mean, it sounds like it's pretty serious here, whatever was averted. You are about to have an activation of your purpose. When this comes in for you, you may feel like you don't have what it takes to fill these shoes. You might be filling some position, but you need to trust. You're ready to step into this and you'll be guided every step. You're covered by eagle. So you have a real connection to Creator. You do. You have a real strong connection to Spirit. And you may feel a little isolated at times as you move into this. You may feel like you are moving forward on blind faith. You may feel, there may be something coming through about feeling a bit like an imposter, or that in some way you'll fail stepping into this, because I do feel like this is a great work that you are being called to pull off here. And yet you have what it takes. You have the support. And with eagle spirit, you're going to have a lay of the land. You're going to be able to pan out and see things from a much higher perspective. And if you return, it really is coming through as prayer. And prayer may be your prayer that is directly connected to your ancestry. There might be something about that. And I think this is important also when we look at tribal lineages, because there was a lot of indoctrination. There was much that was stripped away in assimilating to society from the perspective of the colonizers, okay? So there's something here about getting back to the roots of your bloodline and how your bloodline prays and connects with spirit. I'm picking this up very strongly for those with native roots, but certainly I could see this coming through other spiritual traditions as well. There's many different traditions that revere the eagle, but eagle is coming in as a clue, something to pay attention to. May even be coming in as a synchronicity. So have an eagle eye over the next 72 hours, because I do feel there will be signs of this. And all you need to do is let eagle guide you. And know that you are covered, you are protected here, leading you to your place in the sun, and you are protected from your adversaries. So see, this is why you were delayed. You couldn't move forward, you couldn't step into this, because this particular adversary was going to bring to an end something that must be fulfilled. This is a key part of your purpose. It's why you incarnated. So if you would have missed this particular date with destiny, there's more that would have been thrown out of balance than just your personal destiny. It's something of great importance here, okay? So do expect clues about this to start to come in Something is heading your way. Let's get some more details about what is this that is heading our way. Nine of Pentacles. This is some kind of birthright. This is some kind of inheritance, something that's inherited through the bloodline. This is also special gifts that you hold. You could have Welsh ancestry. You could have roots in Scotland. It's just really evoking that for me with the symbolism of the unicorn here. There's something that's really stirring in you right now. There's gifts that are coming forward in you right now. Gifts that you are meant to express. And we do have something here about music, playing a key in the awakening of your gifts. Now, you could have musical talents, but there's something coming through here as well that's almost giving me a sense of this too is a manner of prayer. Music, dancing can be a form of prayer. Drumming can be a form of prayer. Singing, kirtan, can be a form of prayer. So it is coming through in this way to connect with music. You've been severed from your music, severed from the music of your people for too long. That's interesting, the way that's coming through. If you tap into this, if you pray in this way, there's something about the forces of nature will sway with you. Ooh, it's a really beautiful message. And this will guide you to excellent familiars who can help secure your path. And it was 22:02 on the clock. The sacred hoop. This will free you from the crossroads and give you a clear sense of direction. And 222 could be a synchronicity that comes in for you as well. Pay attention to this too, especially around music that you hear over the next 72 hours. If you don't have a clue about your ancestry as well, like what are my ancestral roots, you may get clues through music you hear over the next 72 hours. You're being guided to something here that is your birthright. And there's something about, I'm hearing heaven, man, earth. And that makes me think of the Tao. It makes me think of Zen and beliefs that rise out of Asia. Okay, so you could have ancestry connected here. There's something that is being gifted from heaven, but it has to come through you to be manifest on earth. And it's a special gift that you hold through which this is delivered. There was something here that was almost taken out of your hands, but ooh, your ancestors caught them up. See, they almost have this energy to them that they had to be like bounty hunters with this particular force that was working against you. I hear that this person got a little careless in the way that they were moving. They did a little too much talking. They were a little too confident in their position. And that confidence is what made them slip up here. This person has done a lot of traveling. They may have even traveled to your area. Maybe this person is normally at a distance from you. There's something here that's been stolen from you. There's something here that was unjustly taken from you. And this is being restored. This is returning to you. But it's on the other side of these energies getting caught up that opposed you. There is somebody that's coming in here to assist you. And this person is somebody that you can trust. They are going to give you some information about something that was stolen from you. And this is how you will know who this person is that you can trust. This could be somebody who has strong Norse roots. Okay. You can trust this character. What they tell you is true. And this person is willing to assist you. They might be advising you on some kind of action that needs to be taken in order to send this person away for good. With the Six of Swords, here's this like interesting kind of blocking energy here. What do we have? Wow. The Six of Wands. They're letting you know about what's been murmured behind the scenes, what's been murmured in dark corners. It's almost like this person is operating as an informant. This could be somebody that actually has been working in your favor all along. You're just unaware of it. They knew of certain plans that were in play. People had this desire to steal something of yours, something that is marked for you. This could be somebody who works with necromancy. They could have been working with necromancy. They may have even, oh, whoa, that's an interesting message. They may have even tried to tap into your ancestral roots. They tried to get answers from your ancestors. And that's maybe where they were a little too brazen. I'm hearing straight from the horse's mouth in regard to that. Interesting. They fell into their own trap. Ace of Wands. This puts the power in your hands. So, you're about to learn something that was kept secret from you. And there's something about not spilling all your secrets that you hold when this one comes to you. Because while I do feel they're letting you know that this person is willing to assist you now, and that this person is putting you in the loop about something that's been going on behind the scenes, there's almost an indication here that maybe you shouldn't team forces with this one, because this person can be a bit of a wiffle waffler, I'm hearing. And they might be trying to gain your confidence a little bit so that you can reveal something to them that they can use to their advantage that might wash their hands clean. And maybe this individual needs to take some accountability themselves. I do feel like this person wants to be able to see into the inner workings of your mind. They want to see something from a vantage point that they don't have access to, which might be why they're coming towards you. And while I do feel that they will be willing to assist you in illuminating something that's been working against you that you're not aware of, you don't know all the details about, there is some indication here that they need to have some accountability as well. That's what I'm hearing. This person is a bit of a seducer. They're very convincing. And while I do feel they're telling you about this group that has been murmuring about you, they're telling you their weak spot. They are telling you how to take them down. I do feel that. You have to be careful about this because there is a seductive quality to this. They recognize that it is your call because you do have a certain power you hold. But I feel like your ancestors are trying to let you know that the power you hold is in what you hold close to your chest, that is not meant to be shared with everyone. Some have not earned access to certain information that you are going to be coming into as well. Okay? So where you are receiving some kind of indication, something's coming towards you, there's guidance coming in about what is starting to open up for you here over the next 72 hours. There's something about keep this to yourself because there's already this sense that you could have some people curious about you that hold gifts themselves. This could be people that have their own ability to see things at a distance, I'm hearing. And these are people that could be skilled at remote viewing. These could be intuitive people. These could be people that I heard work with the dark arts, okay? That might give you a little clue. You might already be aware of this energy, but I think what's been missing are certain details. And please don't forget this piece, because I think this is really key. Remember, there's nothing you need to do. All you need to do is receive your path of destiny that's coming into alignment with you now. You are covered. You are protected here. You're shielded here. I also think that eagle eye of discernment will give you a certain awareness about this character who's coming in to act as a proverbial bounty hunter, okay? This person is a seer themselves, but in some way, they lost access to being able to see into your next moves or to be able to see into what you're feeling or what's going on in your life. There's some kind of distance here, 33. This is helpful information. This person has a blind spot and they know that there is some kind of abundance, some kind of growth that's coming in for you. There's some kind of blessing coming in for you. It's almost like I feel like they're able to pick up the reverberations. They're able to pick up a thread of what is being weaved into your reality by the Norns. So yeah, there's some, you got ancestors within the Norse tradition, I feel, coming through here pretty strongly. They're hoping to take a hold of that thread and use it to bind you or catch you up. You need to keep something close to your chest. I feel like you shouldn't tell anybody. I feel like you shouldn't tell anybody. whatever this is that is coming in for you, that you're getting awareness of, I wouldn't say a thing. Keep it to yourself right now. You know? Keep it to yourself right now, because even when you speak quietly to one that you know it's safe to confide in, there's something about that sending out a reverberation here, that you're dealing with some people that they are tapped in and they can pick that up. And I feel like what's going on here is that your ancestors are coming in to warn you that there's nothing you need to do. So don't be prompted into taking some kind of action and teaming your forces with somebody who's coming through as an ally, when actually they are trying to serve themselves. Even though they may be giving you some helpful information, this person is more about getting themselves out of a particular jam than they will be loyal till the end. They'll be loyal for a time, I'm hearing. And you don't want any energies picking up on whatever this is. And even when you share something with a trusted friend, sometimes people don't intend to, but they may say something that highlights what's going on for you or what's coming in for you. They may not mean to. It may just innocently slip. But once the cat's out of the bag, that is problematic. That's problematic, okay? So keep your own counsel here. And maybe that's why it's so important for you to pray. Let your counsel be with spirit at this time. Okay? Yeah, Ace of Wands. And you won't lose what is meant to crown you at this time. You're being put in a position of power. And there's something that's coming in here for you. It's just going to continue to multiply. This is a point of fertility in your life, where one seed grows into an entire field of dreams. There's a lot of blessings about to come in here. And that's why you weren't ready to receive this message before. Maybe because you would have been open in the past to sharing more openly with others around this. And again, there's something here where it really does need to be protected. It's like between you and spirit, between you and your ancestors. Because this multiplicity, this quality of expansion of blessings, it's a bounty, it's a harvest, and it's something that's meant to be invested in one who knows how to be generous of spirit and share with others. There will come a time when you will be able to share the bounty of what you're about to receive with others, but now is not the time. You need to protect against despair. This will help you be patient. This is why they're letting you know, because I feel like you're about to come into some kind of blessing here. And you need to be patient before telling others the good news. You need to be patient even before you bless up others with this bounty you're receiving. You must be patient in order to avoid despair, because currently those who oppose you are still in the process of being caught up in a snare of their own making, right? But the moves you make at this time are critical, okay? Cut at the deck. Let's see what we got here. You see? A message comes in about your new beginning with the Fool. A message comes in about the road that is about to open before you. You're going to have understanding intuitively of this message when you receive it. You're going to understand intuitively the message that I'm delivering to you now from your ancestors. You will understand it intuitively on a very deep level when this message comes through in the next 72 hours. You will understand why it's so essential that you keep this between you and the voice of the waters, your own inner knowing, okay? You're about to receive an answer of what's to come. And a journey is about to begin. And the world will be transformed. It's beautiful energy coming in here. You have successfully closed a karmic cycle. And the reason it was closed successfully is because you were delayed, ironically. You've been very frustrated, I feel. You felt really held back, and yet you were held back so that the world could turn. You'll understand the wisdom of the wait. That's what I feel. It's like a fountain of wisdom will pour through you when it dawns on you. The blessing of having to wait to receive this. And where you do wonder, am I ready for this? Can I step into this? Will I hold this wisely? This that I'm being crowned with? Yes. You will be successful in this venture, in what is charged to you. Let me get around to the cartomancy here and see what wants to come through bottom of the deck. You see, this is what's currently hidden though. You're being protected. You're being protected from even focusing on what is going on with these characters that have been working against you. And I could see that. You see, that could be a hook, you know? If you are able to see behind the scenes because you're getting knowledge from somebody coming in, letting you know about what's been murmured behind your back, and you get caught up in that, that could be an energetic link that ties you back into this energy that you seem to have extricated yourself from. And that's why there's something here about keep to yourself your plans, keep to yourself what you know, keep to yourself. Don't reveal anything to this person who approaches you, because I feel this person is a seer. And I almost feel like this person is there to help themselves out of a tight spot. They may be willing to sacrifice one of their own in order to get themselves out of a jam. But I also feel that they want to get into your head, and that could cost you quite a bit. It's like they want to tap into your crown. They want to tap into your crown. So we already know that your ancestors are acting as bounty hunters here, catching up this energy. They're going to bring it to an end for you, but they don't even want you to see this. You don't need to be aware of this. It's almost like it can interrupt the energetic space you need to be in to receive the path that is coming in for you now. You need to be in this space of just openness, trusting, not guarded, and really feeling your connection to creatives coming in very powerfully, okay? Just know that what's been working against you is coming to a close here. It is being completed. Your ancestors are acting like bounty hunters in this regard, okay? So I don't care how close you are to somebody. It doesn't matter, okay? You really need to keep this to yourself, because there's something about your words have power. And when you speak something, you are speaking it into existence. And there's almost like, it's almost giving me the impression of like energetically somebody having a glass up to the wall, you know? It's like you have boundaries in place. You have energetic shielding in place. You've been protecting your own space. You've been really holding your own energy here. You've been able to really get yourself rooted in your own energy here. And I do feel that this space has been secured for you. But there are outside characters that are coming near to see if they can overhear something, okay? So just keep it to yourself, okay? Because something is being balanced out here, and this could be jeopardized. Whatever is still out there in the process of being caught up, it does have an eye on what is meant to come into alignment for you. This is an envious energy. This is a covetous kind of energy. And you're being protected from this. This is an energy that would like to throw you out of balance, especially on a level of your stability. So trust this message. It's really important that you trust this message. And yet it's funny to me because I feel like you are getting information from somebody here that it works to your advantage. It does. So tuck that feather in your cap, okay? But don't reveal what eagle has shown you, okay? There's something about this. You're meant to fly alone at this time. And that is so wild. Right on top of the Three of Wands comes the Three of Clubs. Do you see the power in what is coming into alignment for you? Oh, it's been through a lot. It's been through a lot. It took a lot to come in here. There's been so much that's been blocking this. There's been so much opposition to this. But all bets are off. This has been secured. 33, also number of synchronicity. This is a bounty for you. This is a blessing for you. There's something here that is protected and secured for you. You are going to get news about this. It's going to start to filter in over the next 72 hours. This moves you into great expansion, okay? So stay close to Spirit at this time. Spirit should be your confidant at this time. It's so essential that you don't do anything that could disrupt this coming in for you. Any other details in relation to this? Any other details in relation to this? This is a blessing. 99, also another number of synchronicity. Okay? News of a great blessing that you're meant to keep to yourself at this time. Keep it between you and the moon. Keep it between you and the moon. Crossing energy in the middle of the deck. You see? Because there is an energy here that comes in like a helpful influence. But this is a blocking influence. You need to be aware of this. This is somebody that should not be privy to this information. So go ahead, receive. Receive what they offer up to you, because it does work to your advantage. But don't give them what they want, okay? Don't give them what they want. Because there's a blind spot about this person that is heading your way. There is a blind spot in relation to this individual. Okay? And this message is coming in from a very successful ancestor. This is somebody that was very successful in their time. This is somebody that could have been a wealthy ancestor of yours. And this person is a real straight shooter. And they know how to play the game, I'm hearing. And they're trying to let you know that to involve this person in anything that you are building right now for yourself, any plans that you're trying to solidify, could cause you to lose big, could set you up for disappointment. Okay? So again, 4 of Spades. Keep it between you, Spirit, and your ancestors. This is your power move. This is what allows you to act on the guidance you're about to receive. Act on the guidance with clarity and be able to take advantage of this opportunity and avoid the tragedy that would come if you partner with this character heading your way. Even though they say they can help you catch up these people that have been causing complications for you, it will be short-lived. The loyalty will be short-lived and will cost you. It will come to a bitter ending. Use your fire to move forward purposefully and with single-pointed focus. Because there's somebody here that's partnering with another that would like to cut this progression short. I feel actually that I feel actually that this person heads towards you. They get the information from you. This is their objective. I do feel like initially they may have the best of intentions, but there's somebody here that they're still connected to that has quite a hold on them. And I feel like they will turn on you. This is a turncoat energy. I feel like this is an opportunist. Whoever is giving you this helpful information that works in your favor, they're an opportunist. And while they may be in the moment assisting you with something here, giving you a key piece of information, you don't want to let them in. You don't want to let down your guard with this one. Because if you do, I feel like they could use it as a bargaining chip with one that they have a compromising relationship with. It's also quite complicated. And these are two of the same ilk. These two both are very corrupted in nature. Okay, so just be careful about this. And this could be an ex of theirs. They might be kind of like on the outs right now. Okay, there could be something that caused them to kind of turn on each other. I mean, I just feel like whoever this person is, they have no loyalty. They're loyal in the moment when it works for them. This person is a strategist, you know, and they work people to their advantage. And there's something here that's a little bit off about this character. I think that in the moment they do feel like they're for real, you know? They do. Like, it's almost like they buy into their own bullshit. That's kind of how it's coming through. But as soon as an enticement comes their way, they'll quickly change their whole view, you know? This person is too weak-willed. They're easily swayed. And they're very easily swayed by their lower nature. And there's some ex that they recently had a falling out with, and I think that's why this person is coming towards you. But this ex has something on them that's kind of got them by the balls, right? And you got an ancestor here that is all over this. All over this. And is really wanting you to know, to secure your treasure. Secure what they are going to reveal is coming in for you. All right? There could be like some kind of connection you have with this person where there is a certain level of familiarity and maybe even depth, a depth you've shared with this person that's approaching you, that's giving you this inside information, that normally you would talk to them about really deep stuff. You may want to share certain experiences you've been having or share certain aspects of what you have been intuiting or what you've been feeling or what you've been going through in terms of your spiritual growth and your personal healing. And there's something here that I feel like it can be weaponized. That's what I'm really feeling the ancestors are telling you, okay? So be mindful about this. Be mindful about this because there is somebody in the mix here that is rather cutthroat. Very cutthroat. It feels like it's a feminine that is very cutthroat, very cold. She's an ex of the one that is approaching you. It feels like there's a masculine that's approaching you, that's offering up somebody that's been causing problems. It's almost even giving me the impression that maybe they're offering up something about their ex to you. Maybe their ex has done something to cause issues for you. And yet these two have a very strange dynamic, you know. I think this is somebody who likes to triangulate. This is somebody who enjoys this. This may be somebody that really feeds off ambient energy, like likes to stir up drama, likes to stir up fighting, likes to stir up fighting in order to feed off the energy. And there's something weird about they both share this dynamic, these two. And they both get off on it. It's very odd. It's almost giving me like Boris and Natasha vibes, you know? It's like they have a connection. It's very unhealthy. And at one time they can appear to be working together. And at the same time, they can't stand each other. You don't need to be in the mix of this at all. But there's almost like there's ties that bind between these two. You don't need to get caught up in any of this, okay? No. I feel like you're not any part of this. You know that this is not in alignment for you. You've dealt with this before, okay? And see, this is like confirmation of the message aligning you with this ancestral energy that came through here. See, it's almost like you got a masculine ancestor here that's warding over you. Almost like standing as a shield for you. And this is what's going to protect you here in this situation. To protect, to me, it feels like something you're inheriting by your birthright here. Right? Just be aware of this. I'm going to go ahead and get some numbers and letters, messages of synchronicity coming through here. We have a choice to make here. And the choice is one that must come from a place of self-knowledge. Don't abandon the wisdom you've gained. Moving into this greater expansion absolutely depends on this. And I get that it may be hard for you to receive a heads up about what's coming in here for you. There could be something about, too, what you receive from this character, what they're letting you know about one that has been murmuring about you, like somebody that's been causing problems for you. There might be something about keep your mouth shut about that too, okay? That could compromise you as well. You know, it might not just be what you're receiving from spirit about the blessings you're coming into alignment with, but you also might want to keep quiet about what they're revealing to you, this character that's coming toward you, that's letting you know about somebody who's been causing problems for you. You might feel like it's safe to talk about that because you may even want to be very open about that and express that. And what if that's a trap? What if it's something being used to bait you, you know? And then these two go back and they team forces again. And in some way it could get you caught up. In some way they could pass the buck onto you. So just keep the information you're coming into alignment with mum, okay? Because you're moving forward here, all right? And you're moving into greater expansion. There's something here that is really getting you rooted in your power. And you're overcoming the challenges of the past. So you don't want to head back into the fray of this again, okay? Let's go ahead and do a roll of the dice. See what comes through here. Okay, for signs that this could be impacting, we have Virgo, we have Libra, we have Aries, we have Taurus, we have Gemini, we have Sagittarius, we have Scorpio, Cancer, Hermit energy, very strongly on the scene. That's your ace up the sleeve. Continue to move alone. It's in your best interest at this time. Keep your plans to yourself. Stay focused on your own lane. Don't get distracted by how others are moving. Just stay in this independent energy. It acts as a protection for you. It allows you to kind of move forward and make a lot of progress undercover. Also, the number 44 coming in as a number of synchronicity. The foundation for your future is about to be laid here, but it's something that's happening beneath the surface right now. It can't be revealed at this point. It can't be revealed until it's really secure. There will be a time that it can be shared, but by the time that it's shared, it's solidified. You'll be in a much stronger position. In fact, it's coming through with double 8 energy. I think when you do finally reveal what you're coming into alignment with here, it does put you in a greater position of power. There's something about it improving your material resources here. And there's very public recognition around this as far as how you're moving forward. And it may be shocking to some. It may bring about a tower. If that tower were to come too early, when these forces aren't yet contained, these oppositional forces, it could bring a tower when you're meant to do this great reveal, right? And it's meant to be a tower of power, okay? So don't move yet, okay? You got to strike when the iron's hot and it's just starting to get warmed up. I feel like that's really the message coming through here. You are coming into alignment with some knowledge that puts an Ace of Wands in your hands, but it's really about timing with, you know, acting on this. Trust your intuition in regard to this. It's really about keeping it between you and spirit at this time. I keep getting that. You can't tell a single soul about this. I don't care how close you are to them. You know, people can slip up. It's not always a malicious thing. People slip up, you know, and this is something that it can't be risked. It can't be risked. Right? Can't be risked. August, okay? A lot of stuff is about to go down August through September, okay? A lot is about to go down. And in fact, there might be a key opening, something where you do sort of slip through a portal of transformation on Lionsgate. Could be coming in quite strongly. That could be the inception. That could be when this power gets put in your hands, all right? We also got Capricorn energy coming in here, Aquarian energy. All right, that's what I got for signs. Let's get some messages. See if we can get some names out here, some places, any other clues that can help you identify what ancestors may be watching over you or communicating to you, or clues about things you should be on the lookout for. I have the name Pamela here coming through. There's a need to be aware of spam at this time. Be careful about things you respond to online, links that you click on. Somebody could be doxxed here, okay? There's somebody that's really trying to gain access to information that they should not have access to in relation to you. I got the name Amy in relation to this. Somebody has a particular aim in mind. They're trying to clue in on your location. This is somebody you consider a pal. This is somebody you consider a friend. Okay, you do need to be aware of this. You do have people that are trying to tap into your future. I feel like there are people that are trying to remote view. There are people that are trying to get readings on you. I got California coming in relation to this. The reason why they're trying to get information on you is they're hoping to create some kind of delay. And I think that's why you need to be really careful here, okay? I got a lot coming in around tech, okay? So I do think that there is this sort of lurking energy. It does come in like a network sort of energy. You need to be really aware of what you share online as well. There's somebody here who intends to cause you some kind of pain. And I got Nebraska coming in around that. Got the name Phineas. Interesting. Phineas. And there's something about the early morning hours. You might notice that there's an interesting energy you can feel kind of trying to tap in the early morning hours. Be aware of that. I got the name Florida, and I am picking it up as a woman's name, Florida. I'm hearing Aunt Flo, okay? Wants you to know you got somebody that's trying to tap into your energy in the early morning hours. Got the name Tallulah. Interesting. I got Tulsa, Oklahoma coming in here. Whatever that is, this could be connected to an X, okay, I'm seeing that. I got Fin as finito, the end. Whatever this is, whatever has been causing these problems is coming in. This could involve foreigners too. I got English as a second language, okay? So there's something about foreigner activity, offshore activity. I got May, as in the name May, Mabel, Amos. Interesting names coming through. Those are like old school names, man. I got the name Ruth, Rudy, Kai, and with that, I just heard F you, man. Something around Kai. F you. That's what I'm hearing, okay? True. True that. Somebody's name could be true. Got the name Rumi here too. Rumi could be a clue. Somebody loves the work of Rumi. Okay. Delta, I got Delta Airlines. Somebody may work for Delta Airlines. Somebody may have booked a flight on Delta Airlines. Got the name Ula coming in relation to that. Ula also makes me think of the harp of the Dagda. So there could be like a Gaelic energy coming in here, Gaelic ancestors showing you a crafty way to work around some opposing forces here. And I'm hearing I, we got I, I guess. Okay. And with that, we got Fafo, man. F around, find out, okay? These characters have aimed too high. Your ancestors are about to hit them low. Your ancestors are about to hit them low. They're about, I say, yeah, I say, we're about to hit them low, man. Ooh, and I heard they're going to tax that house thing. Ooh, I like this energy. Okay. Got Michigan coming in here. I have Illinois. I got NOLA, New Orleans. Got the name Eli. could be somebody with Chinese ancestry here. I got Tao energy coming on through. Stay the course. Stay the course. The way is opening up for you. Let's see if we can get some places in the world to see what other kind of ancestry may be coming through. What ancestors may be communicating here. I do have the Tuat Dananan, so there is like strong Gaelic energy coming through here. I have Celt, so Celtic ancestry too. Spanish ancestry. Uruguay. Yeah, we definitely have Africa in the house here. Got Lithuania. Malta. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Some ancestor here is saying, go treat yourself to that malt. You know you've been wanting it. Treat yourself to that malt. This could have been somebody who used to like to take you to the soda shop. That's like old school energy, man. You used to share a malt with each other. Okay, I got the name Nini. Nini coming in with that. Nini. Also the name Haas. Okay. Got Arthur coming on through. Where there are those who would like to see you take a fall, they are going to fail, okay? I really do feel like you're protected so long as you don't take the bait, okay? And you keep your own confidence at this time. There is a particular fate that has already been sealed. And so now it's just up to you to hold the line so that you can step into your destiny. I'm not sure what this means, but I'm bringing it in because it might be something that speaks really strongly to somebody. I got something about a double helix here coming on through, okay? There could be something about a DNA test as well. A DNA test that confirms guilt and leads to somebody going to jail. And that's a cat out of the bag, okay? That's something that's been hidden behind the scenes, something that's been kept secret, that is about to be public knowledge. There's something in connection to a package in relation to this. I got UPS, okay? And I got lieutenant here, right? Interesting. How unusual. It's probably coming through as a special clue to somebody. It could be somebody who lives in Australia. I got The Secret of Nim. It's a movie. There could be something within that movie that provides a clue for somebody here. Oh, and your ancestors. Somebody's ancestors are wondering, where is their rum? They're due a little rum. If you could get on that, they'd appreciate that. Got a little Creole energy coming in there, okay? All right, I think that's what I got. I hope that helps you out. I hope it clues you in to some stuff you should be aware of. Oh, I also got Cree, okay? The tribe. Cree, all right? Coming through here as well. All right. Okay, they're all asking for different drinks. I mean, you got one ancestor here that wants you to go out and have that malt. And you used to go out and have malts together. They used to take you to the soda fountain. You know, you used to share a malt with each other. They want you to go out and have a malt. You got somebody here that prefers an offering of ale, and you got another ancestor here that wants their rum, but there might be something about, you know, pour a little something for the homies, man. It's been a while since you've done that. And I got Arun Malay around that. Okay, so there's a lot coming in here in relation to those traditions. Those traditions, the traditions out of Yoruba and all that have spun off from them as well. Okay, I got that energy here quite strongly. And I have fawn coming through too, as in a young deer. It feels to me like fawn is coming through as an energy, letting you know that it's okay for you to just allow yourself to be in your gentleness, that you are watched over here. There's more gentleness coming in for you. I think that you really have been in a space where you've had to harden up a bit. And yeah, one more warning here about online AI. Be aware of this. Like, somebody is working with tech. They're working with tech to try to dox you, to get information about you. I got he in relation to this. I also have Hawaii coming in connection to that. Okay. So yeah, just be aware of this. It's really important because you're just about to make it to the summit of a long, hard climb. And you don't need these characters finding a way up this path to cut you off at the pass. And I got the name Sal coming in relation to that. Sal is salty. Okay? You might need some salt. You might need some salt to do a little protective warding, okay? Right. That's what I got for you. I hope it supports you. Pay attention. Pay attention over the next 72 hours because I do feel there's lots of signs coming in for you. There's signs about what's starting to come into alignment for you. There's signs about this path of purpose that's opening up for you. But there's also somebody heading your way that's giving you information that you can use to your advantage. Just make sure you don't return the favor by giving them insight into something that they could use against you. All right? You've been warned. And give your offering to your ancestors. They're thirsty, man. It's been too long. They need a drink, man. Okay? Godspeed.